very excited to report this week the end of an epic saga for FFRF. I first wrote to the city of Hawkins, Texas back in 2015 because there's a sign at the edge of Highway 80 that says, "Jesus welcomes you to Hawkins." This week, that sign finally came down. Multiple citizens of Hawkins reached out to us because of this problematic sign that obviously endorses an exclusively Christian message. The mayor of Hawkins, in response to our letter, told media that this was not a problem, that this sign was not religious. He said, "Jesus is not a religion. Jesus is in every religion across the globe. He's in Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism." He also likened Jesus to Superman, saying, if you don't believe that Jesus existed, then he would be fiction. If he's fiction, and you want to remove his name from everything, then you need to remove every fiction name that there is across the country. That means we couldn't say, "Superman welcomes you to town." The sign didn't come down until 2019, but the mayor's awesome legal arguments aren't the reason. It turns out there is a dispute in the town over whether this sign was on government property or private land. The government said it had an easement over the land, and the city council actually voted in 2015 to remove the sign. However, a funeral parlor said it owned the land, and then a private LLC formed, claiming it bought the land from the funeral parlor and that it now controlled the land. Eventually, there was a lawsuit between the city and the Jesus Christ Open Altar Church LLC that ended in 2017 with the city establishing that it did in fact own the land that the sign was on. This whole situation turned into an absolute mess, with Mayor Rogers pitting himself against the city council on the issue of this sign, which it turns out Mayor Rogers originally designed and commissioned to be created before he was mayor. But the punchline is that after 4 years of fighting this, our members in Hawkins, Texas now can use their public highway without having to look at this exclusively religious sign.